Consider this dismaying observation.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Nerdiest Place on Earth. I've got another unboxing and review video for you. This time it is for the DC Legion of Collectors Superman themed box. So this one is for March 2017. Well, technically it's the February box. Ships out in the beginning of March. So let's see what we've got. Obviously it's Superman themed, so pretty sure we all know mostly what we're going to get, but you never know, they could surprise us. Alright, so as always, the first items are the patch and pin, as well as getting a look at the artwork that's in the box. Very cool. So let's take a look at the patch and the pin. Alright. Very cool. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. Like that. The colors on this patch are really vibrant. It may not show up on the video, but just trust me. It's a really good looking patch. Alright, and here is the pin. Alright, I like it. Alright, so it is a t-shirt, that's good. Alright, so it's light blue, like the shirt we got that was Crypto Superdog, which was cool. That was in a recent Legion of Collectors box. Ooh, there you go. I like that. That's cool. Got that classic Superman logo. almost kind of reminiscent of the Spider-Man shirt we just got in Collector Core, where it looks like a comic book cover. This one doesn't have all of the other accoutrement, if you will, of a comic book cover. No price and issue number and stuff like that. But it just feels like a comic cover to me. It says, "From Krypton here to save our world." That is cool. I like that. Here we have something we don't get very often. There's a Pocket Pop, which I have seen very few of these, just a handful of these, that were not keychains. So in general, I'd say 95 to 99% of Pocket Pops are keychains. I don't know if they started out with the ones without the keyring attachment and they didn't sell, or if they tried it in the early days of Pocket Pops and it just was a failed experiment, but it's very uncommon. So pretty much Pocket Pop means keychain at this point. It's cool. It looks good. I like the pose, but really not my kind of thing. Here is the, well, not the other item, but the next to last item, I believe, or actually third to last. And if you're not familiar, Funko used to have what was called reaction figures, and they were meant to be like the old Kenner, like the Star Wars action figures, or just Kenner action figures. So they were on a card like this, but I feel like they were maybe a tiny bit smaller, and they weren't all that detailed. I just never understood the appeal. I didn't like them. This is their new line that is very much like that, but replaces it, where these figures are posable. So they have more joints in them. They're more points of articulation. From what I saw from the New York Toy Fair and London Toy Fair, whichever one they have always revealed that. I think they did it both, actually. From what I saw from there, they're going to be considerably more detailed. So I don't know that I'm going to buy any of them at all. But I can see the appeal of these a little more. Um, since they move around and stuff, and they actually behave like action figures now. I can see the appeal for kids. If you do collect this kind of thing, that's great. It's just not my thing. Of course, I never thought I'd be into collecting statues of any kind. Here I am, got a lot of pops. So we'll see. Um, I will say I do like the fact that he's wearing his outfit from his very first appearance in the comic books, which this was the cover of that comic book where Superman first appeared. So that is very cool. So let's see what we got next. Okay, I'm going to leave the pop for last. Here we have a comic book, which is good. I like getting those. It's in issue number 1, bagged and boarded. It's pop art, but it's not a photograph like the Collector Corps one was, which was a really cool touch. But still, it's cool, classic Superman pose. That's cool. I like that. And here we have the pop. All right, so it's classic Superman. He's in the full hero pose. He's gone full hero. Never go full hero. Okay, I like this. All right, so love the swirl in his hair. Hair is nicely detailed, nice and wavy. Looks good. He has a sort of a stern look on his face, like he's staring down Lex Luthor or something. They did a good job sculpting all the muscles in there, so he's not just a figure just standing there with a painted on blue and red outfit. He's actually properly sculpted, which is good. Feet look a little comically large, but he doesn't have a stand, so I'm guessing that's how they get him to stand. Yeah, and it doesn't look too bad. And the cape with the Superman symbol on the back. And what I like about this is that the cape looking like it's being blown by the wind or like he just landed. It's swishing to the side. It's a technical term, swishing. And I've seen them do this recently with several pops. There's a couple of Batman pops. And if I can find a picture, I'll include one over here somewhere. And there's a couple of Batman pops that have that now. And it's a great touch. It adds some motion, some fluidity to these sculpts, and it really looks good. Adds some movement to the character. So I like that pop. All right, so to recap, we got the patch and the pin, the t-shirt, the pocket pop, the action figure, comic book, and of course, the pop. So, that's it. This box, I feel like it could have been a little better. I know it's a Superman theme, but it's tough to say. It's Superman theme, so you can't really complain about it being entirely Superman. But I was sort of expecting them to mix it up a little bit and include some villains somewhere in there. Maybe include Krypto as one of the items. Supergirl, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen. I don't know. In fact, I think a Lois Lane and or Jimmy Olsen would have been a fantastic touch for this box. Because they're not villains. so they wouldn't have taken away from your ability to do a Superman villains box later on. They're not likely to be included in other boxes, so I don't know, it feels like a missed opportunity to me. For me, I'm going to give this box, I'm wavering between a C plus and a B minus. I'm going to say C plus. I think it could have been B minus or a B. I'd say a solid B if they had done something else with the characters. There's nothing particularly special about the versions of Superman that they included, except for this one, which was a great touch. I will admit that it is the Superman from his first appearance. But other than that, it's all the same era of Superman, the same suit. I don't know. For me, because of the fact that they didn't mix it up at all with the characters, and because several of the items are ones that I'm not interested in, I'm going to have to give it I'll give it a C plus, because it did have a shirt, which I like. The comic I liked. The pop I liked. It wasn't, we didn't get any mugs or hats or salt and pepper shakers or anything else that would have, thrown off the value of this box. We didn't get a scarf or anything like the Guardians of the Galaxy box. So I'm going to stick with that, C plus. So I think it could have been done better. Honestly, the box was just average to me. It pales in comparison to the Superhero Showdowns one that we just got, that's for sure. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like where they're going with these action figures? Do you collect that kind of thing? Do you like the pocket pops? Do you find use for them? Do you find a cool way to use them or display them that I just haven't thought about? I'd love to hear your opinion. I'd love to see what you do with them. Let me know what you think. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give us a like, and we'll see you later.